Hogwarts Legacy is an upcoming open-world action role-playing video game that is being developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The game has a dedicated following, even though confirmed details have been few and far between. I thought now would be a good time to recap all of the information that has been released about the title in 2021. Let's break down the more reliable leaks, job listings, and interviews with the developers. As always, all the sources will be linked in the description below, so make sure to check those out and support those original writers. And with that out of the way, let's get into everything we know about Hogwarts Legacy. Before I start, I will say I have already made a few videos covering the game. I will link my last video that was uploaded at the start of the year that covers the initial delay and leaks around the game. Make sure to check that out and return to this video as a follow-up. The first article I want to discuss was posted in March of 2021 and was written by Jason Schreier. The main insight from this article is the team at Avalanche is placing a bigger focus on character customization and inclusivity. After comments by Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling, the player will be able to customize the playable character's voice, body type, and placement in school dormitories. And that for the most part is all I wanted to cover from that article, so you can look forward to a customization process that the team put additional work into. Next, I want to discuss a few interviews from the developers who worked on the project. In March, there was news that the senior producer on Hogwarts Legacy was parting ways with Avalanche Software after old videos and commentary was found. I'm not going to get into any specific details here, but I will link a Verge article down below that covers the entire story. He released a video about what's next for his career, and he still supports the game and says he doesn't want any fans to not support the game because of any of the articles surrounding him. He says Avalanche is still the right studio for the IP and have a lot of experience with respecting different IPs from when they worked on the Disney Infinity series. Another interview was released in May of 2021 with a current game designer for Hogwarts Legacy. The video was eventually removed, but has been saved thanks to users on Reddit. A user put together a recap of the video, which I will discuss here. It starts by saying he has been working on Hogwarts Legacy for a little over 3 years and 2 months since the video was first uploaded. The amount of effort to make Hogwarts Legacy is hard to overstate. Avalanche Software has a little over 150 employees that are working on the game. There's also other studios from all over the world from different time zones that are working on this game, so that work is continuously being done. And there's a studio in London that are also currently working on this game, and he works closely with them. He doesn't really know how many people have worked on the game all around the world, but he would be surprised if it's less than 1,000 people working on it by the time it comes out because it's just so ambitious. It's a monumentous effort. He feels very lucky to be working with extremely talented programmers and developers for this game. And he can't say very much, but it's an open world RPG and there's a lot of time where video game trailers are CGI and fake, but he reassures that the entire official reveal trailer for Hogwarts Legacy was pretty much all gameplay. Avalanche Software has been working closely with Epic Games developers on how to maximize the potential use of Unreal Engine, and he doesn't specifically say which version, 4 or 5, for this game. And he can't wait for people to play it, implying that this game caters both to non-casual and casual gamers alike, and this game is not just about combat and casting spells like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And he's a big Harry Potter fan. During his interview before getting hired for this game, he had no idea what he was up to at first, and being able to write and producing more Wizarding World content, he makes sure that all the stuff he writes for this game is accurate to the source, implying that this game will be canon in the main Harry Potter universe. And he says Avalanche Software's priority right now is giving us a quality Hogwarts Legacy game, and reassures that the developers of this game are nailing it in that aspect. Now there's a lot in this interview, and it's not surprising that it was pulled after release. It gives details about the number of developers and worldwide effort to create this game. He also says the developers themselves are all very talented. He confirms the difference between the CGI and actual gameplay trailers for this project. He doesn't give any details on what version of Unreal Engine the game is using, but here's hoping for Unreal Engine 5. And he also says that everything he is writing is accurate to what has come before and is most likely canon, or could actually be canon, and we'll just have to wait and see. One of the international studios was publicly announced in October of 2021, Studio Gobo. They made an announcement that they are involved in the development of Hogwarts Legacy. They haven't fully developed a game themselves, but they have worked on Ubisoft's For Honor and have also worked with Avalanche in the past on the Disney Infinity games. Going back to another aspect of that interview, the accurate writing aspect, or canon writing, was backed up further when a fan on Twitter was asking a writer for Hogwarts Legacy, DC Allen, about an oversight in promotional material. The fan said, quote, "In terms of lore, we know it wasn't you guys who put the Whomping Willow in the promotional still, but that got us really scared, and, well, a solid story. From what we've managed to gather, the plot must have something to do with wizard poachers and magical beasts." And Allen responded saying, "Oh wow, I didn't hear about the Whomping Willow. That's a rookie mistake. We know better than to use that. The Shrieking Shack wasn't around yet either." Which should let fans rest assured, knowing that the source material is being taken seriously, and the writers are not going to let mistakes like this leak into the actual game. A smaller story that has circulated from Twitter involves the same writer on Hogwarts Legacy, DC Allen, when a fan asked him, quote, "Hey man, I just have one question, and if you can't answer it, that's completely fine. So the game was rated 16+, and I'm just afraid how that would affect the game. It was confirmed that we can become evil or good wizards, but since it's a 16+ game, does that mean no killing / Avada Kedavra?" And Allen responded in a now deleted tweet which said, quote, "Are they not allowed to kill in 16+ games? I feel like you could fully kill bad guys in Horizon Zero Dawn, it just wasn't bloody. I don't think I can answer your question directly, but in this trailer you can see there is a lot of evil occurring in the wizarding world." And it sounds like the game won't pull the punches when it comes to the maturity level in game, and it will hopefully have dark moments that really feel impactful. The final interview I want to discuss was between Rachel Wakely, who is a general manager at Warner Bros., and did an interview with Toy World magazine. And when asked about new developments in 2022, Rachel said, quote, "As for new content, we have 2 major releases, a film and a game, that will be sure to generate incredible excitement amongst fans. The first is the film release of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, now announced to be releasing on the 8th of April in the UK. The third installment is sure to be a real fan favorite. The second major release of 2022 will be for a new console game, Hogwarts Legacy. The reaction to the trailer for this has been amazing, and it looks set to be a huge success. We know that gaming is such an important part of the market, and one that we've had to be involved in. From what we've seen, the launch will be well worth the wait and will deliver a unique way for fans to interact with the franchise. And the community has taken this to mean that the game will release after Fantastic Beasts, and it's safe to assume it won't release until at least a few months after the movie is out as well. It will give the movie enough time and get fans excited about the wizarding world. And then the game could release in the fall for a big holiday rush. Now is also a good time to mention too that the game is expected to launch on last and current generation consoles, which includes the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. And expect the game to sell very well when it releases sometime next year and sometime after the Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore movie. There aren't too many details about this next story even months later, but in May of 2021, it was announced that WB Games would be broken up in the merger between AT&T's Warner Media Discovery sale/merger. Some of the titles in development will stay with AT&T and others will go to the new company. Now, all these months later, we still haven't heard any updated details, but things could possibly change. We will just have to wait and see. But it shouldn't impact game development and shouldn't really impact this game at all. Speaking of Warner Media, the CEO, Jason Kilar, went and visited Avalanche Studios in April of 2021 to see the progress firsthand on Hogwarts Legacy, and he made a tweet and included concept art from the walls of the studio. The tweet said, quote, "Great day in Salt Lake City, spending time with the creators and builders of the upcoming game Hogwarts Legacy. Concept art on the walls of the studio will stop you in your tracks. It certainly did for me. Very happy to get to be on this team, telling stories in new ways." And the concept art showed off some creature designs, the Gryffindor crest, an outside area, and a garden gnome. All of which look amazing, and it's some of the first real concept art we have seen for the title. Now let's close out by discussing the current rumors and leaks around the title. There always seems to be early information circulating about this game, but I will keep this segment limited to information that is most likely to be true. The first story was discovered in February of 2021 when an actress was added on the IMDb page for Hogwarts Legacy. The actress's name is Julia Forino, and she is voicing two characters. One is named Cassandra Mason, and the other is Helen Thistlewood. The listing has since been deleted, but using the Wayback Machine, we can see what the page looked like back in February. And I agree with the Reddit user who says to not bother the actress because she is most likely under an NDA and won't be able to give up any details anyways. It's an interesting story, and fans under the Reddit post have started to speculate who these characters could be, so I will link that post down below if you want to read up on any theories. Then in November of 2021, there was the massive NVIDIA GeForce Now leak, which included supposed release dates for many of the largest gaming franchises in the upcoming years. Hogwarts Legacy was included on the list, but was named as Harry Potter Universe. But we know this is the correct game because the developer listed is Avalanche. And the release date listed is March 8th, 2022. For reasons I've covered in this video already, it seems unlikely, especially if the game is going to release after the next Fantastic Beasts movie. So it's possible that March was the internal release date at one point, but seems unlikely currently. And the final rumored information comes from the notable gaming analyst Millie, who has correctly posted game release dates and events. With that in mind, in October of 2021, Millie responded to a community member on Twitter who asked if she had any insight on where Hogwarts Legacy will be shown next. She responded saying, quote, "This month or December's Game Awards." The October information was most likely referencing a possible reveal at Sony's State of Play, but Hogwarts Legacy was not shown or referenced at that event. So the Game Awards are still a possibility. But this event has also been known to be disappointing because so many different gaming communities and fans are hoping for their favorite game to be shown off at the event, and a lot of people leave the Game Awards disappointed. Millie then made an updated tweet in November of 2021 and included a GIF of the key art from Hogwarts Legacy with the caption "soon." Most likely, once again, teasing that the next time we will see the game will be in December at the Game Awards. The Game Awards take place on December 9th this year, so we have less than a month until we hopefully get more details about the game. But as with all leaks and insider information, take it with a grain of salt, and the only real trusted information should be right from the studio or publisher. Either way, that's where I'm going to end this video, and that is everything we know about Hogwarts Legacy in 2021. Hopefully this gets you guys all excited, and we really don't have too much longer to wait till we see more about the game next year. Make sure to like and share, subscribe for weekly gaming news, and I will see you guys in the next one.